This is a preview of the new second generation TargetWorks user interface. This is the new main screen where you'll see we have some presets here. Now these will be user programmable, both how many of them you would like. I think we're going to limit it to probably 6, but if you want to have 3 or 4, you'll be able to do that. And you're also able to program the distances would you like, and you can also program that in feet, yards, or meters. Now these are hotkeys, so that when you press them, the target will instantly go to whichever distance that you select. Now it's somewhat simulating it at the moment. So the go button changes to the home screen, hit that again, and then it comes back. Now we are missing the letter O here, but this is like I said, a preview, but it gives you a fair representation of what the new system is going to be able to do. Now we'll have our existing distance screen here where we're able to punch in a unique distance that's not in the presets. We also have a roll the dice feature, so where it will just randomly pick a distance to go to that. Now once you've set your target down range, you shoot some shots, and you would like to look at that, you can just swipe right, and now you're looking at a high definition view of your target. Now in the future, we have some interesting things planned for this that should be coming in later in 2025. Now if we swipe right again, we get to the admin screen. This is where we'll be able to get into similar admin screen that we have on the first generation system, whereas if you have a carrier goes down and you've put your spare carrier on, you need to reset the lane ID, the range length, so on. We've also added an error log that we'll be able to use for troubleshooting remotely. Okay, let's go back. Now if we swipe the other way, we get to our timer screen, very similar to our existing timer screen. We did add larger buttons here for face and edge and friend, so that if there's an instructor in the booth working with a student, they can just tap these while watching the student. And we also have you can get to the light screen pretty much from any screen here to change that. So lighting, we've got some new lighting on the new carrier. In addition to significantly enhanced target light, we've also added on reds and blues. We'll be able to strobe both the reds and blues and the whites. And also, this is a misspelling, but we'll have black light as well for zombie shoots. It doesn't show up too well on the camera, but there's 2 bar graphs here where you can have 4 different settings for the target light and the booth lights. Now if we scroll on over to, this is the new Course of Fire screen. You'll be able to have Courses of Fire embedded into the booth controls and of course into the master control, and label them however you want. But in addition to that, the customers will be able to build their own custom Courses of Fire, both in the booth and later on an app that the customers can download on their phones. But this is how this will work, the Course of Fire editor. Now, not all the actions are here, such as lights, for example, but we will be able to, basically any action that the carrier can do will be here. So for example, we can have it move to 25 feet or random, and we can have it face on the bad guys for 2 seconds. Add action. We can have it edge for say 10 seconds, and then move again farther down range to, let's say, 50 feet. And face again, but you get the idea. Then the customers can save these, confirm. We might allow them to label them, or they might just have here at the different times. And then at the end of the day, say at midnight, all the ones that have been put in there by the customers during the day will just get purged out. So you don't end up with hundreds of courses of fire in here. But the permanently, well, semi-permanently put in courses of fire will always remain at the top. So this is a preview of the new second generation TargetWorks user interface. Thank you for watching.